So should be a decently long stream here. Um, it's actually pretty nice. It's about 65, sunny, and it being a pretty nice day today. So, but yeah, so I got kind of a list of the projects I need to get done slash I want to get done. Couple of them for articles, and then just a couple of them for. Apparently, my hair is sticking out of my hat here. Um, yeah, whatever. Couple of them for articles, and then a couple of them for obviously, for content on here and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is seven PRCs top of the list, the 308 M1A top of the list, and then from there it gets a little cloudy because I'm thinking 300 blackout in the CZ 600 trail rifle, 458 SOCOM, 35 Wayland, 257 Weatherby, uh, and then it kind of goes on from there. Hey G, how you doing, man? And so there's a lot planned. I do. I have. Hey, Crash, how you doing, man? I do have a couple scopes coming that I'm pretty excited about. One from Burris and one from uh, Athlon. Hey, Wayne, how you doing, man? And so both of those scopes, I'm pretty stoked. Also going to be doing 25 Creedmoor stuff and 8.6 Blackout. So I just have a huge list. No, why would I? No, I'm not putting a fast twist on the 257. Why would I do that? 257, staying with Sammy Spec. I do have a fast twist 25 Creedmoor, a seven twist 25 Creedmoor, but dude, that's all. I know it's a lot of loading. So I went through and counted all my empty primer boxes because I'm organizing in there. I shot 20,000 small rifle primers last year and 8,000 large rifle primers last year. That's not including pistol. I shot 28. I loaded 28,000 rounds just from those two, from small rifle and large rifle. I didn't really tell how much I shot, and I shoot a ton of pistol as well, especially like 45 ACP. I shoot a lot of that. So that was pretty. I was pretty shocked at just the staggering amount of I shot and how much value in primers I shot. I was pretty surprised. Which I should have been able to guess that from all the whiskey bottles and bourbon bottles I can fill. 45 AARP. I think the 40 cal is more of an AARP, but I like them both. Um, but the 45 suppress is a ton of fun to shoot. G. And then like get back to the 257. Be working on 257 Weatherby. I'm gonna be working on a lot of 25 Creedmoor coming up. Shooting heavy, heavy, heavy 25 Creedmoor stuff. Excited about that. And then there'll be another 25 caliber I'll be playing with that I will talk about down the road, and a 338 caliber I can talk about later down the road. Both those calibers I can talk about once they come out. But I'm pretty stoked. I already got the rifles, but they're a surprise. So super stoked about both of those. But the 8.6 Blackout, we doing a ton of stuff, a ton of sub stuff on that. I got a bunch of bullets from that. I got some. Why can't I think of the name? They're like Sweden bullets. Hey Jamie, how you doing, man? Oh, why can't I think of their name? Austin, Reloading Whatever. You had them. You've used them a little bit. Wow, I am just drawing a blank. Um. Anyways, they're really good cup and core bullets, and I think they even make some bonded bullets. But I'm excited to try that. I've got a ton of 7 mil stuff to shoot. A ton of cutting edge bullets to shoot for 7 mil. Hammer bullets for 7 mil. Ton of Hornady bullets for 7 mil. Nosler bullets to shoot for 7 mil. Our 7 mil lineup, guys, is gonna be impressive. We're gonna shoot a bunch of factory ammo, which factory ammo, with that barrel, I was getting just about 50 feet under for the Hornady. So I was getting around right around 2,900, 2,950 for velocity, which is pretty good. And the Federal, I got just over 3,000, which I'm super stoked about. Oh boy. So yeah, did I fart? I wish I farted. People are weird, man. People are weird. Anyways, so yeah, so we have a huge list of stuff that's gonna be coming, guys. I'm pretty stoked about it. The 25 Creedmoor, I'm pretty excited. The 22 arcs, a ton of fun to shoot too. By the way, if you guys are into 22 cal stuff, 22 arcs a blast to shoot. It's relatively cheaper too as well. Um, and if you can use, you can use 7.62 by 39 brass. Trolls will be removed. Right on, G. You on it, man. Appreciate it, brother. Um, and so if you're into a 22 cal and you want to run an AR-15, the 22 arc is very impressive. The 22 arc also in a bolt gun is very impressive. Um, I've been filming kind of a recap of my Africa trip and talking about it because I shot 8 animals with the 22 Creedmoor and then 3 with the 22 arc. My furthest with the 22 Creedmoor was 512 yards, and my furthest with the 22 arc was 473, and both shots were devastating on these game. Actually, both of them were on Blessbuck, was actually pretty interesting, and that's a uh, decently sized animal, and it's about the size of a mule deer, so I was very impressed. So 22 cal definitely got it done, and everybody says that African game's tougher than game here. Man, I'm not buying it. Either that or mule deer are just tough, and that's what I'm used to. Maybe that could be what I'm used to is just shooting mule deer, and maybe mule deer and elk are just tougher than most stuff. Because I'll be honest, I don't feel like that stuff was any different than hunting a mule deer. Rugergen 22 and 22 arc 49 at one of my local shops. That's a good deal, Wayne. I mean, dude, I bet you that thing will hammer. So, the PH was super impressed. So was the owner. That's one thing I like. The old guy that owns the safari company. I shot a fallow deer at 343, and he was watching, and with that 22 arc off a tripod at very low light, like within like 5 minutes, like almost the sun was basically down, and I shot it, and he's like, "You make that shot, and that deer goes down. I'll give you a Bob Johnson." I said, "Well, I'm okay. I don't need a Bob Johnson." And he, of course, said it in his like British sounding South African accent, right? And I was like, "I'm good, but I'm gonna make this shot." And I hit that fellow deer and killed it, and he was super impressed. I think there's something to be said about a lower recoiling rifle that you can make your shot and place it where it needs to be, because that's what it came down to is like, putting the bullet where it needs to be. That 80 grain ELDX did its job 100%. I was super impressed. And it's the 22 Creedmoor's got some serious speed behind it too. Wayne, man, it's impressive. Like the 22 arc's pretty impressive. I also though, like if I were to run in a bolt gun though, man, I'd be honest, I'd run a 22 Creedmoor just because you get more speed out of it. Um, Hello from Truly Everything Reloading Group. Oh, hey man, how you doing, James? Hey, I've seen you on there. Right on. I'm cool. I'm glad you stopped in, dude. I think it's the first time having you in here. James, how did you find my channel? Is it from MeWe or is it just happenstance? ELDX, okay, velocity kills. Velocity does kill, but if that bullet doesn't do its job, it ain't gonna matter. I was very impressed with the ELDX, guys. It was pretty impressive. Um, so the Seth with that's on the podcast. Um, he heard the Hornady podcast. He shot an Eildad, I think is what it was, at 4 or no 573 yards with the 7 PRC, and that ELDX performant just outstanding. That thing is a big animal. It dropped, bullet mushroomed, perfect. So I know some people hate on the ELDX. Closer range, really close, it probably isn't the best bullet because it might blow up on you. But man, I after that trip, I'm a believer of the ELDX. Now, is there other bullets I like more? Yeah, there is. I love Barnes bullets. I love solid copper bullets, CX bullet, all that stuff. All right, let's see. What glass were you using for optics? I was using the Leopold VX6, so pretty nice scope. 3.3-06 improved. Yeah, I have a 3.3-06 at Remington 700. So just looking on YouTube, you came in and I was like, "Hey, I know that guy." Yeah, yep, that's me. I'm pretty sure we've sold stuff to each other too. I think actually probably on MeWe. If not, I've definitely. I think I've bought brass from you, maybe bullets. But yeah, that's funny, James. Cool, man. Well, subscribe, bud. So anyway, but the Mike, the 3.3-06 improved would be a ton of fun to shoot in Africa. Correct. Okay, that's what I thought, bud. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm I'm hooked though. So, I mean, like everybody says, you go to Africa and you're kind of ruined for hunting. I'm kind of feeling it. It makes me realize how like really our game management is terrible in this country. I mean, they actually know what they're doing in Africa. Even though I'm like they have a ton of poachers, but then they just take care of their poachers. Little less justice system there, which in that instance I'm okay with. Um, but man, it's just crazy. Did I ever try loading 185 grain TSX in your 3.3-06 building one? Yeah, I did. I think I have a video on that. If not, I'm pretty sure. Mike, I don't know if you are subscribed to Handloaders Magazine. Last year I wrote an article in Handloader Magazine for the 3.3-06 AI with that rifle at Remington 700, and I'm pretty sure I had the 185 TSX in there. If not, I'll go through and see if I did a video on it. If not, I will do a video because I'm actually got that rifle threaded now, so I can shoot it with my can, which makes that rifle really nice to shoot. I've got an upgraded optic I'm going to put on it because I was hunting forever just with a 4 power fixed Leupold 4 power. So upgrade optic. I'm going to put it into a better stock and I might even put into stock slash chassis and see how it rolls. But that's it's one of my favorite rifles. I love it. That 35 Wayland, those two are like near and dear to my heart. For some reason, I really like both of those cartridges. But also the 30 Belt Newton. If you guys haven't seen my 30 Belt Newton, it's a pretty nice rifle on a 1903 Springfield action. That thing is fun to shoot and it hammers. Uh, it's fun to shoot because just the rifle, but it's got some decent amount of recoil, especially when I push some heavier bullets in it. But I got a bunch of Nosler bullets today. I got a ton of powder in the mail that I've been waiting on. I got 5,000 large rifle primers that I just got in the mail. Orders starting to come through, so that's nice. 8 pounds of H1000, 8 pounds of Ramshot Magnum, and then 8 pounds of uh, N560 and N565, and then I think 8 pounds of hey Harvey, how you doing, man? And then 8 pounds of Ramshot Grand, which I really like the Ramshot Grand powder. That powder is like, especially in 7 PRC, which we're gonna be doing a ton of loading in 7 PRC. I have that Kelby's rifle in 7 PRC, that Nanook, but then I also just bought today uh a 7 PRC from Horizon Firearms, their Fanatic Wombat edition with a carbon fiber barrel. Oh, that would hurt a little bit. That was expensive. But I thought, what the heck? I kind of want it, so I'm gonna rock it. But let's see here. Welcome back from Africa. Thanks, man. Crash. Gotta ask, is it powder sponsored or out of your pocket? Till later. I need a new job. It's out of my pocket, dude. I wish I was sponsored for powder. Um, oh, no, I'm sorry, I should take that back. The Vitavorti powder, got sent to me. That stuff is, but that's the only that and sometimes Shooter's World powder gets sent to me, but everything else is out of my pocket. I forgot I mentioned the Vitavorti. So the Vitavorti, they did send that to me. I'd been waiting on that for quite a while though. But everything else and the primers, dude, I can care less about paying for powder. The primers is what's got me, like, freaking 6,000 large rifle magnum primers. Owie, that hurt. So, dude, I'm pretty fortunate, I have a pretty good job, but to be honest with you guys, I don't use my normal job for any gun-related stuff. My normal job goes to family, house, all that stuff. I do a lot of side hustling, YouTube, which I don't ma I mean, I make, like, nothing on YouTube. I think I made, like, 400 I'll make, like, $400 this year on YouTube, which is, you know, really nothing, but I guess that pays for an 8 pound of jug of powder. Um but, my side hustles, my writing, I write for three magazines. I, uh, I have a 3D printing shop. That's my be honest with you guys, my 3D printing shop is what pays for most of what you guys see me do on here. So if you guys ever need anything 3D printed, hit me up. Check out my Etsy shop on Extruded Customs. You guys ever need anything, let me know. That's mainly what sponsors all this stuff. So yeah. Gotcha. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Indeed her. Yeah. Well, I was amazed because I counted my boxes. I don't know if you guys saw this at the beginning of my chat. I counted my boxes and I shot 8,000 large rifle primers between large rifle and large magnum primers and 20,000 small pistol primers last year. That's how much I shot, guys. That's not including pistol. At 10 cents a pop, that's $2,800 just in primers. So but I am gonna try Grand Powder on 300 WSM and 270 looking for that. Oh, dude, I think that will work good, man. I'm super impressed with that powder. I did some stability testing with it, and I was pretty impressed with it. Awesome, Harvey, man. Sorry, Harvey, that took you so long to get to you, man. I just been so swamped. I got two orders sitting on my desk that I got to mail out. Two from guys that have bought stuff on here. One of them I had a printer go down, and the other one I was waiting on some filament, and then obviously I was gone in Africa for 12 days. So yeah, G, 3D printers are nice if you know how to CAD. If you do not know how to CAD, yeah, there's a bunch of files and stuff like that out there. You can print random stuff, but if you're wanting to um, kind of do your own thing, uh, it's kind of tough. But I know how to CAD from my previous job. So, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, Crash. That's how I um, run my reloading habit. You could call it. I work a full time job and then almost three part-time jobs after, kind of thing. So, but yeah, so we got a lot of stuff on the docket. Um, Super stoked. We've got a lot of stuff planned. It's just getting the time right now. Right now, I got more money than time, which I guess is a nice thing to have. But sometimes I need the time. But it's yeah. So, oh, and I don't know if I told you guys. So I had the cover for Varmint magazine for spring with the 22 Creedmoor, and now I have the cover for fall for the 22 Hornets. So your guy here has cover for both issues this year of the Varmint magazine. I was pretty stoked when they told me they wanted the cover to be for the fall edition. I was pretty pumped. I was like, dude, that's awesome. I have both covers for the magazine for a whole year, which is great for me because it gets me a little more attention. So I'm pretty stoked about that. But yeah, so anyways, what's everybody else up to? Anybody got any questions on the stuff I just talked about or anything like that? We got 12 people in here. Right on. Thanks for the guys hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Sweet. Yeah, Wayne, I'm pretty stoked. And to be honest with you guys, man, 22 Hornet is not an easy cartridge to hand load for. I think that was probably the hardest cartridge I've ever um had to get to shoot. And that rifle shoots factory outstanding, so I had a hard time justifying hand loading for it. But it worked out. Work, man, work. Yeah, exactly, Harvey. That's exactly what it is. I got 15 years till I'm 50, and my goal is just to bust my butt until that. And once I turn 50, I'm retiring and I'm doing whatever the heck I want. That is the goal, and we'll see if I can do that. Obviously life happens, stuff happens, and I may not even make it to 50, but we'll see. So, what barrel? Let's see here, Mike. What barrel length would be good in the 3.3/06 with a can? Just ordered my first one today. Um, so I would run at least a 20 to 22-inch barrel. That's what I would run. If you're wanting to just get some decent velocity, keep it right around there. Obviously, it depends how long your can is. I wouldn't go any shorter than 20. I'd keep it right around 20 to 22, and if you want to go longer, 24. But that'd be good. 25 Creedmoor got my attention also. Yeah, Wayne, 25 Creedmoor, it's impressive. I got some very, very long, sleek bullets that I'm excited to shoot a long ways. 25 Creedmoor is going to take off, I hope. 25 cal is just, dude, you know what? It's forgotten, but it's not. Because 25-06, still a very popular cartridge. 257 Weatherby, still a very popular cartridge. Unfortunately, 257 Roberts really isn't, but they're all good cartridges. I mean, like, you talk to most people that pronghorn hunt out west, it's 25-06, 257 Weatherby. Those are the main ones. You got 6 years till you're 50? Oh, gee, you're a little older than me, my man. Ever tried Murano primers? Been using them for a year since they were cheap and they're crazy consignment. No, I haven't. I don't even never even heard of them, to be honest with you. I mean, mainly what I use for large rifle is either CCI or Federal. Um, and fortunately, I've had pretty good luck finding them. And fortunately, when COVID hit and all that crap happened, man, I had a pretty good stock because um, I'm old enough. It's probably so are you guys when Obama got elected and we had all that powder shortage. I learned my lesson. I was never gonna go to where I couldn't find that stuff again, so I stocked up pretty good. Um, and thankfully, primers and stuff are coming down. Right? I paid basically for 1,000 primers. I paid $90 plus shipping and hazmat. So, but I mean, so you're looking at 9 cents a primer, which is not 3, 4 to 6 where we used to pay, right? But that's what it was without the shipping and hazmat. So, I should say they are small rifle. Oh, they are small rifle. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried those. I know a lot of people have been using small rifle, a lot of the Creedmoor stuff, and I've had better luck with large rifle stuff. But I know a lot of people have good luck with their stuff. I was born the same year Mount St. Helens blew up. All right, right on. That's cool, man. Man, I love hearing stories like these. We live right here local. I live local to, somewhat local to it, being in Washington, and it was pretty crazy to hear people's stories about that. I sure hope I never have to see or live through something like that. So, um, let's see here. I'm a big fan of 257 Roberts. Bought mine when I was 14, 1982. Right on, James. Yeah, dude, I am a fan of it too. I have a Winchester Model 70 in it, and I really like it. You were born in Everett. I was born in Bellevue, so not far from each other. What was it like before cars? Yeah, those horse and buggies, the Amish people. 7th grade when it blew. Right on. Um, you know what's crazy is like you guys talk about McDonald's. I think about when 9/11 happened. Because there's people that are in college that weren't even alive when 9/11 happened, which just blows me away, right? But I was in junior high when it happened. I remember riding my bike to school that morning because we're on the West Coast. Riding my bike to school that morning, and everybody's like, "Hey, you got to go home. There's no school." And so I'm like, "Well, what am I supposed to do? There's no parents at home." And they literally just turned all the kids around and sent them on a bus and sent them home. Thankfully, my mom was still home, but I mean, like, I was old enough to be home, but it was just crazy. And like that's I really for probably my age area, that's probably the biggest thing that ever happened. Um, least that I can kinda think of, and, well, I guess now maybe Trump being shot at, but buggies weren't even around when I was a kid. Right on, G. Yeah. In history class in 8th grade, 3rd period. Right on. Yeah, see, yeah, you're only a year older than me than Herbie. Yeah, because I was in 7th grade. So, 7th or 6th, maybe you're 2 years older than me, I can't remember. I was in 6th or 7th grade. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Like, you can kinda it's crazy how you can remember just certain stuff like that. Um, you can remember the time and place where you were at. Yep, I was in 6 hanging out in the library on 9/11. Yeah, okay, see, I mean, like, kind of like all the same stories. Like, I was on the West Coast, so it was, like, first thing, I think, like, I got to school at, like, 8:30 or whatever it was, right? When did the hit Twin Towers hit? Like, 11 something or whatever, the first one? And so, it was pretty crazy, but yeah, life's nuts, and it's kinda crazy what it brings you to, but I don't know how I just got off on that tangent, sorry, guys. We're supposed to be talking about other stuff, and here we go. But, yeah. Traveling for business, got stuck for a few days. Oh, dude, Mike, that probably was rough, man. Because I didn't like they shut all the airports down and everything. That was probably that would have sucked. Yeah, that would have been bad. I don't think I would have enjoyed that at all. And were you stuck, Mike? Were you stuck in the airport, or were you like, did you go to a hotel or something like that? But that's kind of crazy. I kind of like how we kind of got off on a random thing here. Everybody's talking about it, reminiscing about it. So, but anyways, what else? We thought about driving to okay, you're at a hotel. All right. Ouch, Mike. Rest a car. You guys are younger than me. Yeah, I am, Wayne. Wayne, where were you? Wayne, where were you? And do you remember what were you doing when 9/11 happened? I remember meeting family at the airport gate. Okay, right on. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I man, I don't even want to think about what the next thing like that for this country could be. It's just crazy, scary times. So, what's up, Georgia? So, whoa, just about dropped my phone. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, my dog was lying on me, screwing up my typing ability. Oh, no worries, dude. As you just saw, I just about dropped my phone. So, but anyways, so yeah, 25 Creedmoor I'm pretty stoked about. Like I said, I got two other stuff I can't really talk about yet that I'm super stoked. I think reloading community, gun community is going to be pretty amped about it. Laying 6-inch water line in Ohio. Right on. 16-inch water line. All right on, Wayne. Okay, Wayne, you can reminisce. You can relate kind of what I do for a living. You see this bright orange shirt? You know, I was doing Wayne on Wednesday in the pouring down rain. I was installing 10-inch ductile pipe in the ground. That's what I was doing. So I was laying pipe too, but not on 9/11, just yesterday. So, not yesterday. I did. We finished yesterday, but I started on Wednesday and finished yesterday. Today's Friday. Yeah. Okay. I forgot what day it was, but 60-inch pipe's pretty big though, man. That's a big piece of pipe. Wait, here's the question: what kind of pipe? Was it AC? Is that? Oh no, so they wouldn't have been doing AC in 2001. Was it like C900 or ductile, or was it like PVC? Which PVC is technically C900, but okay. Yeah, retired pipe. Okay, right on, man. It's Wayne, man. It's a good. I mean, so like technically, I'm not a. I mean, I do that stuff, but my technical job is I'm a water systems treatment plant operator. So, treatment plant operator, distribution manager, cross connection controlist, DCVA, backflow assembly, um, water distribution specialist. I mean, I have all kinds of certs, but my day job, main day job, day to day is we operate water treatment plants. So like my main thing, I go every morning. I go for 4 hours. I visit certain plants, and then there's other plants I visit throughout the week. But that's my main job. But we do a lot of maintenance and stuff like that. Forklift certified? I am not. No, because I don't have to run a forklift, thankfully. but a whole bunch of other certifications. I'm certifiable for sure. You could say that. So I'm kind of like growing a mustache here per George's request, right? What do you think? You don't like it? What? Oh yeah, you're the one that told me to grow it. Kind of. That's a mustache. Were you wanting the whole beard or what? Oh, okay, okay. What were you wanting? You weren't wanting a little mustache. No, no, no. We don't do little. Okay, a little bit more hair. Okay. Um, PVC thing is what went back last year to run heavy equipment. They can get any good help. Dude, it's crazy. Dude, it's crazy, man. Like I can't hire because it's me and my father-in-law's company. It's hard to hire people, dude. Like and anybody you get, they don't want to work, or if they do, they want to make outrageous money and not be qualified. That's the other thing. So. G says, "I've been forklift certified and trained and certified forklift operators." Nice. There you go, G. Um, yeah, I run a backhoe in mini all the time. Going full beard because of that comment. Gotta keep up with the good work. Yeah, usually, like, I'll probably run a beard, but she's like, "You need to shave your beard." So I shave my beard, right? Uh and then I go to shave, and she's like, "Oh, you should grow a mustache." And apparently she wanted, like, one of these, which we're not doing because we obviously know who had one of those. Um, so, yeah, we're not doing that. We'll see how it comes in. It's only a week or a week 2 weeks maybe, I don't remember. I don't remember when I started this. So, I don't have over facial hair anyways, but, I have a ton of normal hair, but yeah, as you guys saw, I've cut that off. But, yeah, Wayne, you'll take the cash? Exactly. So, unfortunately, I'm, high enough on the totem pole there that I don't have to do much of the hard work anymore, which I still have to do work, just not much of the nasty grunt stuff. Unless they don't know what the heck they're doing, in which occasionally I gotta get in the hole and stand waist deep in water and show people how to fix stuff. So, but yeah, so anyways, trying to think if there's anything else I need to get you guys caught up on. You're okay with a small beard as long as you don't dye it black. Yeah. Uh, I don't know, man. I I don't think so. I don't think I could. I think my wife would kill me if I did that. But even if I didn't dye it black, but yeah, was Africa really hot or not bad, dude? Okay, so James, the thing is like it's winter there for them, and the crazy thing is like the second day I was hunting, we were blessed buck hunting. We were at 6,500 feet elevation, and it started snowing on us. It was crazy. I I never thought I would be up in mountains terrain being snowed on in Africa. It was freaking awesome. Like we were actually because we were blessed buck hunting and a couple other animals, but we ended up creeping up on a herd of blue wildebeests and got within, I don't know, 75 yards of them, and it was just unreal. Crawling on our stomachs, snow's dumping, watching those things run around and stuff. It was awesome. Let's see here. Naji, go full above the law. Steven Seagal. Oh yeah, above the law. That's a good one. What's my favorite though is Under Siege from Steven Seagal. That's my favorite Steven Seagal movie. Uh, Labor Day over here for me too. Yeah. So let's see what else. Trying to think of anything else I need to catch you guys up on. Steven Seagal is such a mess. Weirdly, my grandpa had a crush on him. Oh yeah, grandma. Yeah, hopefully not grandpa. Dude, that guy, I don't understand him these days. Like he's like a volunteer cop and mixed martial artist guy. But man, I will admit, I always enjoyed his movies. Like even how corny they are, I always enjoyed them. Although I always, being like a 16-year-old kid, there was always, stuff in them. That could be a big reason why. Have I experienced clickers with the 7 PRC? I have not, Harvey. I have heard some people experiencing that though with the 6.5, or when they're trying to take the 6.5 to a 25 cal. I've heard that, but I have not yet. And I am now on for the Ruger American 7 PRC. I'm now on 8 firings of Hornady brass, which is pretty impressive. So he's also a full Russian citizen, but you're right in his movies when I was a kid too. He's a Russian citizen. Steven Seagal is. Are you sure about that? Interesting. If that's the case, never would have guessed that. He also does not look Russian. I would think snow had to be rare, but I've seen a couple different African videos of that as well. Yeah, snow is very, very weird. Uh, that was funny because the PH I was hunting with, he's only seen snow twice in his life, which is crazy to me. So I felt very lucky. And then when I saw that that cobra, tell you what, guys, I'm okay with not being that lucky and seeing a snake like that. Uh, it was cool seeing it from inside the truck, but there ain't no way I would be outside that truck with that cobra, man. You one bite, you're dead in like 2 minutes. Nope, not for me. That my PH had balls of steel. I'll tell you that much. Did I get a 17 Hornady? I have not. Those are not easy rifles to find. And they're also not easy rifles to find that I want. So okay, yeah, soft true story. Look it up. Okay, so um, honored by. Okay, interesting, dude. That's nuts. I never would have guessed. I mean, I got nothing against Russians. I just never would have guessed that. That blows me away. Interesting. I kind of want to go home and watch Steven Seagal movie now, which is interesting. Which one do I want to watch? You got Under Siege, Above the Law, Marked for Death. That's a good one. My dad was a huge Steven Seagal nut, so I've like seen them all. Um, Makes it even more special. Nope, nope, Cobra. Exactly. I agree 100% with you, James. James, if you have not seen that video of my PH messing with that freaking Cobra, go watch my YouTube short, dude. It is freaking crazy. What's hilarious is like the first day we're there, they're talking about snakes, and I'm like, oh, I hate snakes. Like spiders, I don't care. Like anything else, I literally do not care. But I don't like snakes. For some reason, I've never liked snakes. And they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it's too cold." It's like 42 degrees most of the time. And it was like in the mornings, it was like 29 degrees. It was freezing. Like we go out and all the little lakes and ponds would be frozen until like midday where they don't thaw. I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's too cold. Snakes won't be out." And sure enough, the first freaking day we're out hunting, there's the cobra sunbathing itself on the road up on a mountain. And Josh pulls over and goes, "Oh my gosh, it's a spitting cobra." And he gets out of the vehicle. I was like, "What are you doing, dude?" And I get my camera out and start filming. I mean, like, I thought he was going to put his sunglasses on, at least cover his eyes. That thing spits its venom. If like the venom gets in your eyes, gets in your bloodstream, like that, you're screwed. This is crazy. Anyway, sorry. Uh, I got kind of carried away there. Oh hell no. Marked for Death. Yeah, that's a good one. There are lots on Gunbroker. Yeah, there are, but I never know the condition. I hate buying rifles off a Gunbroker. I like holding the rifle in my hand. Um, but do you have one, Wayne? What model do you have if you have one? If you don't mind me asking. It was in Texas at a institution, and one of the just put it in a rattler, a box for dinner. Oh, screw that. Forget that. Yep, no, I don't like rattlesnakes either. I don't like any snake, period. I don't like a gardener snake. That's what we have a ton of them here on the west side, and I don't even like those. And they're completely harmless to humans, and they're terrified of you. They just run. That little snake bastard was mean too. Oh, dude, he was wanting to fight. I mean, like, I don't know if you guys watched the very end, but he was striking and he was throwing his venom, and it hit him. The second time it hit him on the side of the face. He got so lucky he didn't get his eyes. To be honest with you guys, when he got back in the truck, he was kind of freaking out because he was washing his face and like really hoping it didn't get in his eyes. Um, yeah, it was. Yeah, I was like, dude, you're crazy, man. And then he's like, oh yeah, just wait till we see a puff adder or a black mamba. I'm like, no, we don't need to see those. And thankfully we didn't. But it was hilarious getting up every morning. I'd like look under my bed. Three snakes under there. It was pretty funny. Poison sticks bother me, the rest are fine. Uh, blind you for sure. Oh, dude, yeah, blind you and yeah, it's bad. Um, I just don't like snakes. Like they just the way they move, they're just they weird me out. I don't know what it is. They just feel evil and like you go to like touch them and they I don't know. I just not a snake person. They're all in new Savage Model 25 medium heavy barrel. Okay, interesting. I'll have to check it out. I have, I mean, I have a box of 17 Hornet brass. Um, so that means I need a rifle in 17 Hornet. So I think Wayne will probably end up doing that. But man, I got so many projects right now I gotta get caught up on. So it's probably be honest with you, probably maybe like next fall project if I do it. Um, because I've got the 17 Fireball I'm also working on. That wasn't even on the list I just talked about. Oh yeah, I got a ton of stuff. Um, last time I counted, I'm up to 82 different dies. Not like I have multiple dies for calibers. I'm up to 82 different die calibers that I load for, which is just crazy. I'm the same way with spiders. There ain't no spider that living long in my house. Yeah, I don't like spiders. I mean, but they don't bug me like snakes do. Like, I don't like a spider on me. I also don't mind like if I see it, it doesn't freak me out. But I'm not a fan of spiders either. I mean, that's just a creepy looking. Built to 17, right on. Dude, like the other thing that was crazy over there is the centipedes, and like also we saw this huge like lizard, but it wasn't like a lizard. It was like 2 feet long. It was massive. And the tortoise I saw was huge. I also did a short on that. I'll have to do a short on that huge freaking lizard that we saw. It's crazy. The weird thing though is like they said like because it was so cold out, it kind of kept like all the reptiles kind of like they were super slow. So apparently like if like when my PH was messing with that snake, if it would have been warmer out, that snake would have been moving a lot faster, I guess. It may have been more aggressive, but I can't believe he was trying to catch the damn thing. I mean, like, I don't know. Too many irons in the fire. I got a lot of irons in the fire, yeah, but I like having a lot of projects. Keeps me busy, keeps me sane. Um, idle hands are never a good thing, right? So, yeah, but I work off a list, and that's how I do it. So, like I said, 7 PRC, 308, and maybe 86. Those are the main things right now that I'm working on. So, I'm just waiting on, since I got my 8.6 into a new stock, I'm just waiting on some new Remington 700 action screws, which should be here this week. Or no, it's Friday. Should be here Monday. And once I get that, then I can start hammering that out too. What kind of 308? The sexiest one ever. It's an M1A from 1983 that was built by the Marine Corps Dream Team at Quantico. It's pretty nice. Very accurate too. Well, it depends. If you put junk ammo in there, it doesn't shoot real great. But um, a very very nice rifle for being very accurate for being a semi-automatic M1A, which they're not always the most accurate, but it shoots very good. So yeah, I think I have a couple shorts on it, and I think I might have one video on it. But there will be videos on it. It's a very nice rifle. To be honest with you, I'm not a huge like 308 because I'd rather just a 30-06. Um, I I I really like that rifle. It might be my favorite rifle. I prefer 168s to and 175s and 308. That's what I prefer. It is a 1 in 11 twist, national match barrel, and it shoots the 175s no problem. But like a 168, a 165, that's kind of what I like to shoot in 308. Now if I was gonna shoot like a copper bullet, I'd probably drop it down. But like, what is it? The Sierra SMKs that are those the 175s? Or are they the 168s? I can't remember. But the Sierras, they're man. I'm drawing a blank. You guys can probably correct me if I'm right or wrong on that. But I don't shoot like 150. I just I want to get a little bit higher on the BC on that. And the 150, like it's a good bullet, but it's a little light. My for me, I feel so. I know Harvey, that's what you shoot, right? You like to shoot the 150s. By the way, that short action custom press is very nice, guys. Holy crap. I've been doing a bunch of 7 PRC loading on that thing, and it's very nice. If you're looking to spend $900 on a single stage press, that's the press to buy. Harvey, I do, but I just shot 185 jacks. Oh, dude, I bet those probably did pretty well. 185 is pretty heavy for 308. I shoot the 185s in my 30-06. That long range 30-06 I got, and I'm pushing it 2950 out of that. So I mean, what kind of velocity are you getting? You're probably not getting what I mean. Like you're what probably 23, 2400 on velocity. I guess I need to plug my phone in. Let's see here. Plug it in. Yeah, I need to. Let's see here. Oh, yep, it's plugged in. Okay. What, Georgia? Oh, sorry, sweetie. So, anyways, what I miss? 600 yards. I'm getting almost 1900. At 600 yards, you're at 1900. It's not bad. How are you figuring that? So what barrel length are you running? And are you using? I mean, you're probably not using Varget just because of the speed that you're getting. I mean, what's your muzzle velocity? It's a pretty high BC bullet though, so it does retain its energy quite a bit. Electronic target with a 27-inch barrel. Okay, so you are running a long barrel. I could see that. So those electronic targets, you're picking that up off the set. You are using Varget? Wow, okay, that's pretty impressive then. Um, so those electronic targets, they're taking the speed off of the four microphones, correct? Am I right with that? Assuming that, Harvey? That's are you like because that's kind of like the what Johnny's reloading bench kind of used? Is that the same type of electronic system? Yes, tested with Adam, who created the system this past weekend. Oh, cool. Right on. I've always been intrigued to know. Okay, sounds good. I've always been intrigued to know how like accurate that is. I'm pretty curious. Caldwell has a new chronograph out now, and I can't remember how far they say it will measure, but it also gives you your BC. Okay, holy crap, guys! I'm tired. I've had a long week. Um, I think we're gonna watch a Steven Seagal movie tonight and fall asleep. I can shoot over 3K with 155s in Varget. Yeah, that's pretty normal though with it like that long of barrel. Um, yeah, I miss JRB too, man. I still watch his stuff a ton, which is, um, I mean, it's just I think he just got burnt out. And to be honest with you guys, YouTube's not friendly to people like us. Um, dude, the Garmin is a beast. Like, if you're looking for a chronograph, that's the thing. That's the chronograph to have. And like I make that Garmin chronograph storage box, and that thing works freaking amazing. That 3D printed one. I'm stoked how many people have liked that thing. I'm thinking with 185s, I can get 2750 at the muzzle. Yeah, that's pretty good. So like with my 30-06 with N triple nickel N55 N555. With the 185s Burger Hunters, I get 29.50 roughly. A little bit more than 29.50 out of my 30-06 with a 27-inch barrel. So I believe that. About 200 feet slower. Still pretty impressive though. Yeah, G, I mean, it's pretty time consuming, and not only that, G, it like I said, like I don't because I don't do it to make money. Like, yeah, the little bit of money that I do make is nice, but like I mainly just do it to talk to you guys, have fun, talk about what I'm doing, the kind of thing. Um, oh, you think you can get close to that velocity? Maybe. Be careful there, man. Um, Alpha Brass is strong. That's the one thing about 308, man. Like case capacity is so widely variant with 308. It's pretty crazy. Like I've that's where I have noticed the biggest difference. Like, but all I shoot is Lapua Brass and maybe some Federal for 308. But I've gone to everything Lapua for 308. I only own two 308s. I own the M1A because from my mindset's always been if it's in a bolt gun, just get a 30-06 because I come from the hunting background pretty much. And I'm pretty old school. But I own two 308s, the M1A Springfield, and then then I own a Mossberg. It's like a scout rifle in 308. It's actually pretty cool. What's it called? They don't make it anymore, but I really like it. It's actually a really nice rifle to shoot, and it's really accurate. And it's 16-inch barrel, and it's threaded, and it's a ton of fun to shoot suppressed, especially if you shoot subsonic stuff, which is just fun too. So, but anyways, guys, sun's practice about over. I'm losing daylight. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I'm thinking pizza because I don't feel like doing anything, and going home and watching a Steven Seagal movie, and maybe falling asleep. Kind of what I'm thinking. But I will have probably two videos out this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Um, like my videos, guys. Subscribe. I appreciate it all. You guys have grown my channel a ton. I appreciate everybody that stops in here on the regular. Really appreciate it, man. Was the night patrol model? Was that the night patrol model? James, you talking about the Mossberg? It could be, man. Chick-fil-A for dinner. Oh, I'm not a Chick-fil-A person. Plus, I live, dude. Gee, I don't have a fast food restaurant where I live. This main street right here I live. There's the junior high school. The main street right here where I live. There's not even a traffic light. There's not even a stoplight. A 2-lane street going one way the other way. Um, I love it. Small town. There ain't no fast food here. That's for sure. But I'm not a Chick-fil-A guy. But okay, I guess we technically do have fast food because we have Little Caesars, and my kids love Little Caesars, breadsticks, and a cheese pizza. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. So I guess technically we do have a fast food restaurant. We have Little Caesars, and that's it. But yeah. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate it. This was a fun live stream. We kind of got off on some random topics, but it was a good time. Appreciate it. And I will be putting some 7 PRC stuff out and some other stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, guys.